Part two, we're gonna dive into that. We're gonna talk about what you've got here in front of us.
So,
Right.
I have a Mexican vegan sweet bakery. When did we start? We started. When did we start? I think it was in 23. So yeah, if no one knows, Alonso, he's Mexican. I'm not Mexican. Every Christmas, I would be making something vegan, but I would like it to be related back to like Mexican food, because it's usually, obviously during Christmas, you want to have something like that feels like home. So we would make a whole meal, and there would always come the point where I need to make a sweet dish, and I'm like, okay, let me try a Mexican dish. So yeah, these are the little traditional sweets, and yeah.
Like, let the people know what's the brand name and where can they find you? Where
Oh
can we find
gosh,
you?
yeah. So we're called PALSusto. PALSusto means for the scare, which is, it's a nice little play on words. So in Mexico, they have like a saying that if you're scared of something, or let's say, for example, you were nearly hit by a car, that scaredness that you get, people tend to go and have a piece of bread. And it's like
interesting.
it's like a weird, maybe it's like a scientific explanation that you have, I think it's like you have some sort of carbs, and the carbs helps with like lowering your adrenaline or some I don't know what it is. Anyway, they have bread whenever they get scared. So I was like, okay, let's have a twist. Why not have sweet bread instead?
I didn't know that, you know.
Yes,
I didn't know that. That's interesting. I did not even know that.
I mean, that's why we have a little scared man.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
So yeah, PALSusto for the scare. You can find us on Instagram.
Okay.
And we operate like monthly,
Okay.
on a monthly basis. So yeah.
So when you say monthly, if I was to like make an order, how would how do I receive that? Do you ship? Where do you ship to? Can people get pickups? Talk to us a bit more about that, about making
Okay,
orders.
so I have a full-time job, and PALSusto, it's more of like a side little hustle. So whenever I'm available, I have this calendar that comes out every month to say, these are the dates that we are going to be selling breads. If you like to order them online. We do postal orders everywhere in the UK.
Got you.
And then we have London collection. So we will probably like meet you maybe near my work, or maybe Alonso's, or somewhere in the middle, just to be able to like hand deliver.
I can vouch. I'm not even just saying this, but these are so nice. I had one before the podcast, and I've been eyeing them up since. They are honestly, I'm not just saying that, they are really, really nice. So do you have like any goals for the company? Like, where do you see the brand in like 5-10 years?
Oh my
Where
goodness,
do you
we
see
haven't
it?
thought that far. So we did it just for fun. We did it for fun because we enjoy baking. It was like maybe a time for us to like bond together. And for me, I kind of like de-stress by baking. Although when I bake, it stresses me out. And then I'm just like thinking, why did I do this? So we're still thinking about it. It's scary. It's getting much like larger. People are recognizing us.
That's a great problem to have.
We need to know how to scale up.
Yeah.
It's just me and Alonso right now baking. We probably need to hire someone.
That's a great problem to have.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Do you
But-
wanna do you wanna be in like like pop up shops? You do some pop up shops as well, so
We do a
we can
little.
actually touch on that. But is the aim to like have your own bakery, have your own space in a shop? Have you thought of that far yet?
It's a dream. It's a dream to have a little bakery, have people come in, come out, understand like the Mexican culture, also learn that you can have things that are vegan as well, and you wouldn't be able to tell. Yeah, I just need to think it through. We need time.
That's
We need time.
Because how do you also, like, before we get into like the pop ups and stuff that you do, how do you balance the full time job, the brand,
going to the
Slashing
gym,
going to the gym,
having friends,
social life, family, like all these kind of stuff. How do you balance it?
Oh gosh, it's hard. It's a lot of planning. It's a lot of calendar work,
Okay.
and a lot of prepping. So in terms of like going to the gym or like going to work, we prep our foods on Sunday. We know what we're eating for like 3 or 4 days. It's having a timetable of like, when are we going to bake? Is this going to affect work? Like it's just a lot of planning.
Yeah. Being organized is always going to get you far.
Sometimes we like slack a little at the gym, or sometimes you see me like texting you saying, hey, I really couldn't finish the gym session today. I'll make it up another day. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's those type of days where it's just, yeah.
Nice. What would you say? Have you had like any? You would do because it's business anyway, but like any obstacles you faced or anything during like having a business? What would you say the hardest thing is about having a business, running a business for you? What would you say the hardest thing is?
It's spreading the word. So me and Alonso, we're not that sociable. We like being at home. We're like really shy. Whenever we go to like socials, I always feel reluctant to tell people about our product. We usually have like customers say like, hey, you do know they have it, and you're just like, no, please don't. Please don't. So yeah, it's just for us to be a bit more open, sharing it amongst like everyone.
100%. Keep your business cards on you. You can just kind of be like,
yeah, I'm terrible. I'm terrible at doing
keep
that.
them on you, because like I said, they're so nice. So, in terms of talk about like pop-ups events, I know like some you've done already. You talk us through that. Like you went to Stratford Westfield. You had one a couple months ago. Or
Stratford Westfield was the first time we had a pop-up. It was absolutely insane. It was the first thing, like, I think I like challenges. I think that's what it is. I like putting myself in uncomfortable positions. It was really good. We got addicted. It takes a lot of time. So now we just recently did a 3-day pop-up. And then again, that was the first time we've ever done multiple days all together. We took our annual leave just to like sort it out.
Everything.
It's a lot of work. It's really draining for 2 people who are not really sociable. I think we come across really sociable.
Because like you're saying this to me now, I'm like, but maybe because we're so comfortable with each other now, I don't see that. But do you mean in terms of like meeting new people? Would you say
meeting
like
new people,
getting
or
yourself
just
out there?
Just talking.
Yeah. Because I guess when you're like in those kind of places like Stratford Westfield, when people are, you've got to approach them and go out your way and approach them. Some people might be busy doing their own thing.
If there's a tip for anyone listening, it would be because we recognised it. I think because we're on the side of selling, if you see someone trying to promote something to you, just acknowledge them. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Not just walking away.
Yeah, 100%. It was just a thank you but no offense kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where we're gonna finish off, if you just talk about what you've got in this box, like let's actually talk what's actually inside.
Okay, so
let's talk what's inside.
The most traditional like sweetbread, it's called the concha. They're called seashells. So it's these ones. Do you want me to lift it?
Yeah, let's lift it up slightly.
Okay, so I will probably bring it here so I can speak next to the microphone. So let me not try and drop it as well. These are the conchas. They have a seashell type of appearance, and concha in Spanish are seashells.
Okay.
So it's a sweetbread, and it has like a sugar topping. And we have 3 special flavors. So one is vanilla, the other one's cacao, and we have cardamom because, hey, I'm Indian. We have 2 sizes. So we have the regular ones and we have like the minis. They have like awards as well, by the way.
Can't forget. See, look, say that with your chest. Make it loud. Say it loud. What awards have you got?
So nearly all of them, except for these ones, yet. They're all award winning. So we have the Vegan Choice Awards.
Sick.
Then, and I must say right now we have the Great Award, the Great Taste Award.
Like, talk to us. What does that mean? Like, how do you get those awards, and what exactly do those awards mean?
I like pushing myself. Okay,
so how do you get those?
So the Great Taste Award, you need to apply on a day, like at a specific time, it literally opens up to the entire world. You put in an application and then you send your products to them on a specific test date. So it was like a year process.
Oh, wow.
So we submitted it in March and we got the results in July. So people taste it, they give you like written feedback, and then you get stars like 1, 2, or 3.
Okay.
So we got 1 star, which I think they say, I think 25% of applications get through.
Nice.
So we're quite happy.
You're
We're quite
getting,
happy.
that's a good achievement to have. So,
And to be competing with non-vegan
Yeah,
companies,
yeah.
like it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
get your orders in. Get your orders in. Nice. So,
See, I'm not trying
Cool,
to
good-
promote it.
good.
So then we have another favorite in Mexico. It's called the Marinito, and it's a little pig. Literally, the translation is little pig. I don't know why they shaped it as a pig, but it is. It's like a gingerbread biscuit. It has a specific sugar from Mexico, so it's like molasses.
Okay.
But that gives it its color and also gives the specific taste. We then have these ones, my absolute favorite. They're called besos. Besos means kisses in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
And they're 2 little biscuits kissed together with strawberry jam and then coated with coconut.
Nice.
Guys, try it.
So
Yeah, just try it.
How many do you have like a target amount of orders that you want to achieve a month, or do you have like, do you set yourself targets on like how many orders you want to do a month, how many orders do you actually do a month, how long does that take?
So honestly, we're just happy with people wanting to try it. I really wanted people to know vegan desserts and also like the Mexican culture. So even if we got 1, that's not the case. We tend to get 15 orders,
Nice.
or maybe like we would have 5 orders, but of like large orders.
Yeah.
So we don't really keep a tab. We just want to share. That's always the case. Just want to share.
Good. That's excellent about the brand. Again, make sure you go follow Instagram. We might talk about maybe having like a podcast code or anything, so anyone from the podcast can go over and use a code in there. We'll talk about that after. It might be on the screen right now as we're speaking, but I feel that was a great way to end. Do you have anything else you want to add on?
Please train with Darnell.
Lovely way to end. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also follow me on all socials, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all that good stuff. And we will see you on episode number 4. See you then, guys.
See you.